Welcome, my friends, to a nation of mystery, danger, and magic. The land of Kubrad has stood for nigh on 500 years. This great nation has been secluded inside the Great Rift with several other lands since time long forgotten. The centuries have not been kind to Kubrad and its neighbors. Disaster after calamity has befallen these countries over the years, but adversity breeds hardy folk. Through luck and perseverance, Kubrad has risen from the ashes of turmoil, though at times only just. A shadowy pair stand ankle deep in a large swamp. They watch a great crystal rise from a lagoon. Speaking of strife to come, who will stand up to face it? The celebration over, no witnesses wake late from a long night of partying. As Elnoa wakes for the day, she notices something missing. The bracelet given to her in that final moment with Edeline. In its place, a note and a brass bobbin with a crimson thread.
Bobbin with a crimson thread.
You recognize the bobbin as the anchor item that the bracelet will teleport you to, and the note says, it is in Jinx's handwriting. It says, "I'm sorry. But, it says, I'm sorry, but I must visit with a friend. I've taken the bracelet so that I may join you at a future time."
Curious.
Probably went stealing again.
Up to some hijinks.
Yo, I want to go stealing.
She was stealing time away from you.
You guys remember that Solandris is also not with you at the inn. He stayed with the wizard. So it's just the four of you as noon approaches, waking from your very enjoyable celebration the previous night. Lots of tentacles were to be had.
Excellent.
Solandris, you didn't sleep much, meditate much last night. Just barely enough to get yourself some rest. But, yeah. You guys did make a lot of progress. At least with regards to locations on the map in the book. Wizard beckons you forth about noon and says, "Come, we must go report our findings to your friends. I fear it's going to take a lot longer to get more information out of this tome. And I fear that it might be connected with these etchings that you gave me from the yeah. So let us be off." With a snap and a twist of his wrist, the two of you appear in the open area in front of the salty halfling in Riverhold. He beckons you forward as he walks into the establishment. And you find most of your party are already partaking of a meal.
Well, what's up, Cylinders? What'd you find out, bro?
Not a whole lot. We've found possible locations for others, maybe.
With a snap, several scrolls appear in the wizard's hand. He spreads one out before the group. Showing a map of Kubrad. One in much greater detail than the one you guys currently possess.
Nice.
He points to markings on the map. He says, I was able to just take one of my maps and, you know, kind of show on here these areas. What's going on here? No. Here at Riverhold, in a lake to the northeast, and in the swamp to the southeast, are the markings from the book. These do seem to correspond with locations for these power crystals. I have only ever seen the one at Riverhold. He also throws down another scroll. These are the Isles of Iyuth. There's also a crystal location here in the caldera of the main island.
Oh, yeah.
He looks to you, Tegius, and you must know of these islands.
Oh, yeah. But they're too cool for these guys.
Are the islands I recognize from my travels?
No, not at all. You've never seen a chain like this before.
Like I said, they're for cool people only.
Curious, what's the closest one?
It would be probably fastest, says the wizard, to get to the one located in Iyuth. These adversaries you say had activated this crystal here in Riverhold seem to have magic that could get them vast distances. I could possibly get you to one of the other crystals here in Kubrad, but it's very likely that they have already beaten you there if they have access to the same skills as I. And I have not been to either of the locations on this map, so it would be a very risky venture for us to use my means of travel. But Iyuth, where it would take weeks of crossing Kubrad, should only take a week and a half to sail out of Gravenport to the main island in Iyuth. You could perhaps get a head start on them there.
What y'all think, guys?
You know,
Hmm.
By the way, I need to stop by a shop before we go, or an armorer.
Before we go where? We haven't decided where we're going yet.
yo,
I
how
said
about we
either
just
way.
go away from the crystals? Like, how do we know they're not good crystals?
I think it would be better to go to the one in Iyuth first,
Fuck.
so that we can be closer to here to rebase and like we need to adjust strategy.
I think she just wants to see girls in bikinis.
Reaper, I'm gonna
Yeah.
just take a guess, but I'm pretty sure good crystals don't require sacrifices to make. Just saying.
The wizard says, I doubt the sacrifices created this crystal. I'm sure this crystal has been here for quite some time.
Okay, but still, it appeared at the same time as those people were sacrificed, so
How do we know they didn't voluntarily sacrifice themselves to empower the crystal to then help plant life grow? You don't know.
I'd use other means to make plant life grow, but that's just me.
I'm just saying, if nobody's paying us to take out these crystals, why are we taking out these crystals?
It's got a valid point.
You're the ones that seem to have been of interest. I mean, this, having seen it up close again after so long, it did not bode well for Dragonkind last time it was here.
Of course you would go there.
Well, if dragons weren't powerful enough to stop it, we can't. And two, if the wizard couldn't be bothered to do anything about it besides sit in his tower, I don't see why we should.
Looking at the wizard, what you gotta say about that?
My business is more on a planar level.
Yeah, same. My business is at that planar level, yo.
Yeah.
I can't be bothered with mortal crystals.
Okay. Could
That
you...
planar level is gold, right, Reaper?
He
Right?
snaps. He snaps a finger, and a hole opens right in the middle of the air in front of him. He reaches through, pulls out a closet, a planar level, and he pushes the closet back through, closes the portal.
What was that? What's this?
I'm gonna imitate everything he just did, but instead of opening a portal, I'm gonna flip him the bird.
Oh, go in your handbag. Go in the bag. The bag.
Oh, so I start doing the hand gestures and then open up my my bag of, and
Hold
start pulling out bag of holding.
He
Start pulling out random
sighs,
stuff.
snaps his finger, and go ahead and roll a wisdom save. Reaver.
Sorry, man. I can't help you with that one.
11.
You're no longer able to move.
Hang on, checking.
Your hand is
Ow.
like half reached into the bag, reaching for one of the skulls, and you're no longer able to move.
Can I still communicate with my dragon telepathically?
Yeah.
I tell him to get him. Attack. I'm in danger. My life is in danger. Attack the wizard right now.
He's gonna look at you and say, "Hell no, bitch."
Yeah, that's pretty much the imagery that springs forth into your mind is an absolute refusal.
If he doesn't help me now, you might as well just leave.
You're going up against a guy that's trying to warn you about dragons being messed up.
He's not trying to warn me about anything. He is too lazy to help. First off, we can't even talk right now. Or I can't.
Oh, you can talk, you just can't move. It's a hold person.
So, yeah, you can still talk.
How often can I try to move?
You're
Every 6
stuck.
seconds.
No, you're stuck till the end of the spell.
Doesn't he get a saving throw every time?
No.
Okay.
Leave me, or I'm gonna kill every single person who's not helping me right now.
I'd love to help you, but I don't think I have anything that will work.
I
Other
reach
than can you
over.
please release him?
I reach over and touch him a few times, just poke him in the chest and be like, "I tried."
The wizard says, "You need to settle down, young tiefling. You, really don't know what you're messing with right now." He snaps his fingers again, and you can move again.
I cast darkness.
Yeah. Let's see.
You're gonna try darkness against a wizard that's probably got instantaneous dispel.
Well, counterspell's pretty easy to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just he uses a 4th level slot to counterspell your spell, and it just doesn't go off.
Okay, anyway, I wasn't paying attention earlier, so we're supposed to choose between 2 spots? What do you mean?
Well, you do have a choice. If you wanted to go visit Kubraden, it would be not too much further to go to either of the other locations in Kubrad. Switch everybody back to the Kubrad map. I'm sure y'all saw the one spot.
There or where?
In the swamp.
There.
Yeah.
And on this
Either-
map, where are we right now?
You guys are in Riverhold.
We're in Riverhold.
Where if you were to go to Gravenport and catch a boat south, you would make it to Iyuth in a little less time.
Oh, but you guys, I'm kind of fed up with swamps for now.
Kind of
Just
fed up
saying.
with this quest
Ooh.
and that wizard.
Yeah.
It's alright.
But it's up to you guys. I need to go to an armorer.
I think we should go to Iyuth and just get going.
I'm always down for a boat ride.
Hey.
Be nice to see other lands besides Kubrad.
All right,
And-
someone pick.
That sounded like 3 and an indifferent. What about you, Reaper?
I want to kill the wizard.
How do you plan to go about
Not
doing
yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
that? Okay, then. How about
Don't
for
know
now?
how really powerful he is.
Well, you've already
say-
seen him cast like level 7 spells, so
I can't cast level 7 spells, so I don't know exactly what they would look like. So
I say
I
we
just
go
know
to
they're powerful.
Silveran and then take a boat north.
North would
to-
take you right
where?
into the rift.
Rift sounds cool.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. No.
No.
If you want to go yourself, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, I wouldn't give him that option because he will.
I hear
Well-
evaporating is fun this time of year.
I don't know what a rift is. So that sounds like something I want to
You
play
know,
with.
You've
No,
heard of the
it-
Great Rift. You've heard of the Great Rift, and you know
Dead, gone.
that
Nothing survives.
yeah, very, 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 very unlikely for you to ever come back from the rift. If you were to come in contact with it, well, you'd just evaporate. So
Okay, out of what?
it's like a Thanos
Dang.
dusting.
No, think Jean Grey when she got pissed off at Charles Xavier in the third X-Men movie. She looked at him, just went everywhere. Yeah, that would be it.
Yeah, but slow and painful.
Why does
He's a
something like that
he's a
exist in
masochist.
the
He's
world?
gonna enjoy it.
Why doesn't the wizard go do something about the dangerous rift that murders people?
Maybe you're supposed to do something about the dangerous rift that's murdering people.
I'm trying. The best way to do that is to go there and figure it out. So let's go there, figure it out.
Yeah, let's see if we can turn the crystals to help us some way or another, and that will get rid of it. Maybe.
So, since we're doing a little out of character segue, let's go over a couple of things that you guys have learned so far about the Rift. And, ancient things in particular. The Rift has been around since long before Kubrad. Kubrad's been around for about 500 years. The ancient fortress is also much older than Kubrad.
The one they took over?
The one you took over, yeah.
Okay.
When I say ancient, I mean like several thousand years old, probably.
Older than you, Sting.
Yeah. The crystal seems to shimmer with the same colors that the rift has.
Let's steal it and throw it in the rift.
Well, the crystal, like when you tried to even touch the control crystal for the main crystal, it wouldn't let you. Like you couldn't even get close enough to touch it. Nothing would get close enough to touch it. Like
We need to find a very friendly big ass giant to grab the crystal and throw it.
There's little
Force field and all.
crystals floating around the giant crystal. More than likely, one of those is what gouged the bottom of the boat. Guys' first day in Riverhold.
Crap.
So it's been there for a while, right? Yeah. This book is also seeming to be pretty old. The one that Elnoa happened upon on her little side journey. And seems to be quite related with these crystals. It's all kind of connected. Now, with that said, we can go back into character and maybe make a little bit more informed decision, I guess. You guys ready for that? Sorry, if I sound dumb or
You sound tired.
I am tired, way tired. I have a day off tomorrow finally, after over a month. But yeah. Let's get back to it.
Alright.
So yeah, the wizard, he's presented you guys with several options. You could go towards the swamp, which seems to be distasteful. 3 of you have already said Iyuth is a good idea, and then there's this other one up in up at the top of these mountains in the lake.
And Reaper said he wanted to go vaping.
Yeah.
I still don't understand the situation. Like, how, if these are such world-ending crystals, why are we not being paid to do anything about it? And two, why is the all-powerful wizard too busy to save the world?
The all-powerful wizard is keeping the world safe in other ways. As he demonstrated, he goes to other planes and battles things that are much more on his level. Because, like, just like you guys going after kobolds at level 5, there are more suitable tasks for him to do, you know what I'm saying?
Just look at it this way.
Journey.
Just look at it this way. He's way too busy inviting young wizards over to his house to spend the night, okay?
Yes.
God.
Yes. Exactly.
Did he touch you inappropriately while you were sleeping?
So once you're an experienced warlock, maybe you can have all the wizards at your place, Reaper.
Well,
That option,
the
don't
best
give
way
him
to
that
gain
option, don't give him that
experience is
option.
to go out in the world and kill some boars. Let's go kill some boars.
All right.
Well, I don't think there's any
So-
boars in the middle of the ocean, but sure.
Sea boars.
Oh, those nasty sea boars.
Yeah. They charge you.
And sea owl bears.
I'm
This
sorry,
is-
but when I hear seaboard, I think of falling overboard because you fell asleep from boredom.
Well, I think of ships studded with pikes all around the waterline so that the boars just impale themselves on them, right? Boar hunting 101.
What is this, World War B instead of World War Z? They just ram into it instead.
Well, when you're boar hunting, you use, like, back in the day they used pikes, and they would drive the boars at the line of pikemen. The pikemen would just sit there, holding a pike, set to receive a charge. The boars would impale themselves upon the pikes, and they'd eat
Dinner, bacon.
bacon. Exactly.
That's
I guess we'll
bacon,
go with-
bacon of the sea.
Yes.
I guess the overall majority of people want to go one place, so we'll go there. I need to check on the armor first, no matter what.
I will
Yeah.
join him shopping
Sounds good.
because I need, I guess, whatever the best leather armor is. Studded.
Studded. Yeah.
I would like to purchase some studded leather, unless there's a beautiful magical studded leather that I can buy.
There was no armor available at the garrison as far as magical, but the garrison has studded leather aplenty, as does the standard armor weapons merchant in the square. So,
I will purchase some studded leather.
okay.
So if somebody stops you from casting a spell, does it use the spell slot?
Yep. Because essentially he takes your magical energy and twists it up and diffuses it.
Yeah, the spell is still cast. Just fizzle.
Yeah.
How much gold is my studded leather?
It's whatever is listed in the like when you search it out in
What do you
in
say?
your
Yeah,
deal.
I'll
Yeah.
subtract it. All right, go
It's
ahead
like
and buy whatever you
75 or
need.
something. Ravina, yeah.
Yes. Do they have full plate?
There is a set of full plate fit for a female human available at the garrison. It's at 110% of list price.
110.
Well, the king doesn't
I'll
want
pass.
everybody to be armored and armed.
Well, I mean,
You got plenty of money, man. Stop being cheap.
I don't have like
There might be some.
1,650.
You might be able to find some in Gravenport. You might be able to find some in Iyuth.
I'll find elsewhere.
There is not a garrison in Gravenport. But, yeah.
Might be a magic shop. You never know.
Yeah. Could be people.
Let's go elsewhere.
Okay.
Because these guys are a ripoff.
El Noah. The
Good.
wizard takes you aside. He looks at you kind of excitedly, kind of worriedly, and says, "Where did you find this book?"
My late captain. Location. And I was sent to retrieve it.
Sorry, is your mic still messing up? Because it sounds back to where it's not picking up your headset.
What's this?
Still the same.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah. Well, you can work on it.
We can also turn her. We can turn her up too.
Yeah. So,
But
Yeah.
I do find
Oh, there you go.
I find it curious how my captain obtained it. He seemed to be involved in the rift somehow, and either learned of its location or put it where we found it.
now,
Not
what do you mean he seemed involved with the rift?
He had numerous dreams he wrote about in his journal.
Now, where are you from exactly? I do not place the accent.
Austin.
I don't wish to share that at this time, but not
You're-
local.
You're not local. That makes sense. You don't happen to have any charms about your person, do you?
Bro, calling you uncharming.
Besides his bobbin and bread.
Yes, no, that's an amusing piece. Its history is divine. But no, like any mementos, you wouldn't even think it magical. It would not emanate.
There's a journal, and I have like a stone.
Let me see that stone. Do you let him?
Yeah,
Okay. He takes it from you and examines it. You're very lucky to have had that. He hands it back to you.
put it back up. What is it? I assumed it was anything much other than sentimental value.
It is what saved you from the rift. You are wise to not let anyone know where you are from. Most would not understand. They would call you rift touched and stone you in the square.
Rift touch. I guess,
Yes.
is that a common occurrence in these lands?
Oh, no, it is very rare. And those that do the stoning, that's not what kills them. The rift already has.
Would that cause strange dreams?
No. What sounds like you're speaking of with your captain, that is more of an eldritch touch. Much like a couple of your friends. Those touched by the eldritch, they tend to have dreams, and if their desires do not align with that of the being that grants them their power, then, well, it doesn't always end well. Now, some of these beings, of course, are benevolent, but some are not.
Tentacles. He's talking about tentacles. They're benevolent.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
Helpers of many.
So you mentioned a captain. Is this his task that you are on?
He seems to will it, and he seems to put a great deal of importance on this. And as that is, I think it's worth pursuing. At least he'll have a greater grasp of the situation.
Yes, this is definitely worth pursuing. It is. There are things afoot at the moment, it seems. Between the strange armies that the king is building, the fleets, timing, it's just, yeah, there's way too much afoot. These shadowy figures you guys mentioned that fled this ritual at its completion, they surely have gone forth and are working to some end. These crystals, from what little I've been able to glean from your tome and Solandris' etchings, they are a source of power for some grand device. I'm not sure what that even means at the moment, but we will have to pursue it in order to find out. Is there anything specific about your captain's request that you have not relayed to me?
You seem to wish that I'd travel with the companions I have. I still don't know that much about them. But
Then I must search. Because if eldritch beings are making a play in this as well, then there's much more going on than even I thought. Do you mind if I keep this book to continue studying it while you travel?
please, if you could extract additional information.
Okay. Yeah. I will do my best.
Hopefully we'll find more opportunities than ill fortune.
He hands you a small bell. Says, keep this while I keep your book. I can use it to contact you when I do learn something.
Bro, you got a cell phone?
Kinda.
Magical wizard cell phone?
Pager, more like.
You're getting fitted for studded leather. You should prepare for your journey. I do need to speak with Solandris for a moment. And the silly tiefling as well.
I get up and leave and go to the dock right now. I start walking towards Gavin Park.
You start walking towards Gravenport. Okay.
Yep.
The wizard snaps his finger again. You feel something pinch the collar at the back of your, like right at the top of your neck, and picks you up. off the ground, about a foot. He says, "You would appreciate what I have to say, Mr. Tiefling. Just be patient one moment." He kind of lets you hang there.
I misty step out.
After you step, you feel the hand grab you again. Brings you back inside the tavern. As I said,
I Eldritch Blast.
nothing happens. Cantrips are an easy counter, the wizard says. Just hold on. Do not expend yourself. There is no need.
Let me go, or you're gonna regret this.
Think what you will. And he leaves the hand on you.
I reach in my pouch, I reach in my bag of holding, and pull out a small pouch.
Okay. And Salandris and the wizard vanish. You're still held there, holding your pouch. Salandris. The wizard teleports you and himself away back to his tower. That silly, silly tiefling, he says.
Yes.
At least I don't have to put up with him all the time. It would wear thin. But he says to you, on your journey, you will find the reason for the dragons leaving and the Dragonborn having... I can't even speak on it, it's so painful. You will find your answers, Salandris. I will be checking out this chamber at your new abode to see what I can to help with this. It's all related. The runes in your etchings, the book, they're all related. Answers for one will lie in the other, I'm sure. Give this to your tiefling friend. Let him know that if it's payment he needs, he will get it in kind. There's plenty in the ancient world that will help. He hands you a ring. When he hands it to you, you know instantly what it is. It's a ring of spell storing. It can hold up to 3 levels of spells. Any arcane spell or divine spell put into it can be cast by any caster. I bid you farewell, Salandris. You will hear from me soon. He snaps his finger and you are back at the tavern. Reaper, you fall a foot to the floor as Salandris appears in front of you.
You really had to antagonize some of the most powerful people.
I tried to leave. Like this, and then I get up and leave.
Do you even have the... okay.
Before I leave, I'm assuming it's a tavern. I take the little backpack that I have with the dragon in it and set it on the ground.
Okay.
And then I leave.
Well, Ravina, Teg, you guys return as Reaper is walking out. You see the backpack with the pseudo dragon peeking its head out, kind of glaring after him.
I will pat it on the head and walk out.
He looks up at you, kind of follows, leaving the empty backpack behind.
I would say before it gets out of the bag, I pick up the backpack and carry it
Oh.
with me.
Okay.
I'm just gonna look at him like, let me guess, he's pissed off again. Looking at the pseudo dragon.
A puff of flame appears in your head as an image, and yeah, you get the feeling that he's talking about Reaper's attitude at the moment. On fire.
I speak Draconic.
Yeah, but
It doesn't.
it doesn't speak. It uses telepathy. A limited form of telepathy.
Let's go.
Elnoa Salandris, I assume you follow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you guys grab enough provisions to actually make the trek to Gravenport? It's gonna be a couple of days.
Dude, Seaboars.
Well, Gravenport is through the forest. You've made the journey from Gravenport. You know the way. It is a decently traveled road.
Plus, Solandris can ask his new great wizard buddy just to snap us over.
Yeah. He's occupied with other things.
You guys set forth, traveling south along the road from Riverhold. I don't know. Reaper, are you going to stop?
Stop for what?
Like at any point for the night? Or anything like that? Or are you
well.
just gonna keep trekking on? It's like a 2.5 day journey.
Are there any horses or stables for rent?
There are stables in Riverhold. You wanted to rent horses before you leave.
Oh, is it already too late?
Oh, no. You guys are
Just,
setting
uh,
out.
Started walking.
You guys are setting out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the stable, find out how much to rent a horse.
Everybody seems to be following you around, so they follow you to the stables.
I need to get more rations to make the trek to Gravenport at least.
Okay. Well, rations should be, they're readily available at the listed price, so,
Yeah.
go ahead. Pick those up if you guys choose to, or if you have, like, a create food and water spell or something. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
I can create nutrition and I have rations already.
Yeah. Then, at the stables, Reaper, the, stableman, he eyes you knowingly. He's heard of you, knows you're helpful sometimes, but you also have a flair for the temper and whatnot. What can I help you with today? He says to you.
Oh, great stable master. My adventuring friends and I are on a quest to save the world from these dangerous crystals, and they very seriously need horses, or else we're going to be wandering through the woods. How much for your finest steed?
Assume we all need one, not just all ride on one horse.
Well, You need 5?
Apparently.
How much is
How
a
much
cart?
is
To
Your
rent a cart.
carriage.
Well, a cart... It depends on when you plan on having it back.
2 weeks.
No promises.
2 weeks. Where are you headed?
2 weeks.
Out there.
Out there. Oh,
It's out.
if you want it, no questions asked. 2 weeks, I would have to say 10 gold up front. That'll get you the horse and a cart. A large enough cart for all of you.
I throw him 30 gold if he never speaks again and just hands me the horse.
Is that what you're saying to him?
Yes.
Okay. He grabs a piece of charcoal and a piece of wood and writes on it, deal. Holds out his hand for the pouch of gold.
I hand him the gold, I climb to the back of the cart, and then I sit down.
Okay. Who's driving this cart?
Guess I might as well.
I left the ranger. She knows how to talk to animals.
I've dealt with animals a lot.
Yep. They're usually dolphins, but you know,
Whatever.
whatever.
Dolphins, horses, they're all the same.
Right. Okay, you guys now have a cart. Setting forth from Riverhold. And, yeah, start traveling down the path.
Where are we going again? Are we going here? here?
Ravenport. Ravenport is here.
Oh. That's the opposite direction of where we were going. Okay.
Will we have to camp on the way there?
Yeah, it's even with the cart, your movement's going to be a bit faster, but it's still going to be about a day and a half journey to get to Ravenport.
So we'd stop at some point in the woods.
Yeah.
So
Or you
okay.
could stop at the edge of the woods if you wanted. Either or, wherever you want.
If we stop at the edge of the woods, but would it be like another day journey into the rest
Like
of
it, yeah, it'd be
What
about
time is
the
it
half
now?
day. Well, it was noon when the wizard arrived, so it's probably getting on late afternoon right now.
So we'll probably stop right at the edge of the woods.
Okay. And that'd push you late into the evening, but not super late.
Late enough that we could go to sleep.
Yeah.
So, I would cast some spells before we go to sleep.
Okay.
Oh, what?
Well, no, you guys make it to the end of your first day.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I have create food and water, so I make food and water for everybody to eat.
I cast Good Berry, using my slots. So, I have
You have a bit of berries. Get bonus hit points, right?
yeah, they restore 1 hit points each, and they also feed you for 24 hours.
So you can save them for the morning lunch for breakfast.
Yeah, so I can save them for the next day. They last 24 hours.
Also saying we can save them for breakfast while we're awake.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sweet. Any other spells?
Nobody's hurt, right?
No.
No, you guys have all been
we
well
rested. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a few days since your last battle. You guys are pretty
Other
well.
than Sting's Pride
Yeah.
or Reaper's Pride.
after eating, I'm gonna go set up my tiny hut. And when I'm in there, I'm gonna start practicing and figure out how to use that spell scroll to spell. In order to add that to my book.
Okay. Looks like, Salandris, you get inspiration from chat.
Oh, yeah.
Not sure why the sound didn't play, but we'll fix that. Now, which scroll were you,
Dispel magic. I'm learning that one.
Okay. That should only take you the part of the night where you're not meditating, right?
Yeah, 6 hours or so.
Okay.
For 3rd level.
Okay. Sweet. Yeah, you guys make it through the evening and into the morning without any issues.
Long rest.
Yep. Full long rest. So you guys get whatever spells you cast the previous night back. And yeah, Reaper, you get your casting of darkness back. All that good stuff too.
Oh, would you like your familiar back, Reaper?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. At the word no, Reaper, you get a few flashes of not very fun images in your head. You know it to be from the pseudo-dragon.
I say out. I cast Thaumaturgy and say, go away.
Yeah, the images of chains appear in your head. You take it to mean that he's tied to you, he's not going anywhere. You guys wake in the morning at the edge of the forest. You guys have a decent breakfast, thanks to leftovers from create food spell and all that good stuff.
How about them berries?
Well, I make sure that everyone else has at least 2.
All right.
Okay.
What does that give?
You can eat them and like get your nutrition for the day, and each time you eat one, it restores a hit point. So it could revive someone that's knocked out.
Oh,
Okay.
So you can't
And-
get bonus health.
Oh, I thought it was like temp hit points or something.
No, it's
Yeah, it's
It's
1 hit
not
point each,
important.
but you get
Yeah, I got it.
10 berries per cast. So.
I got it. Okay.
I use my action to dismiss the familiar.
It poofs out of existence.
Check out later.
There is an echo in your head. Dismiss me if you want, it seems to say, but I am still with you.
According to the spell description, I can dismiss it forever.
Except, it's a little modified because of where it came from.
Well, it can stay in its pocket dimension.
You guys, set forth from your encampment and into the dark forest. The road is clear. Seems to be decently maintained. You make your way through and without incident make it all the way to Gravenport. It is evening as you arrive. And, yeah. What are you guys gonna do?
Look for an armory of some type.
Okay. Everybody else?
I'm gonna sit on the docks and enjoy the sunset.
Okay.
Find a good drink.
Of course. Oh, water! Wow.
Tegus, since you've been where we're heading, could you possibly try and find us transport?
I guess.
Okay. Well, before we get to that, Ravina, you do find an armorer.
Right.
He is pounding away. He's got quite a selection.
Full
And
plate.
he does seem to have a set of full plate that will fit you.
Magical?
No.
Oh.
Not magical. But it is
And-
it is quite ornate. It actually does have the symbol of the Red Order emblazoned upon, or the Crimson Order anyway, emblazoned upon its breastplate.
I asked him where he got that.
It was a commission. About 2 years ago, they never came and picked it up.
I show him that I am of the Crimson Order.
Ah. What a happenstance. You know, it has been sitting here for a while. I could give it to you for cost. That would be about 10% under list price.
But you were already paid for it, were you not?
No, it was to be paid for upon pickup.
Well, in that case, how much gold do you have? Because I do have this gem that's worth 2,500, and that's way above the list price for the full plate.
Let's see.
So, let's say give me 1,200 gold and the armor. Call it fair.
Yeah, it will take me till morning to gather the gold, but that is a fair price.
Okay. And I'll be back in the morning.
And I think probably a good time to take a short break. Been at it for about an hour over. So we're gonna take a short break here, and I'll be back. Let's see, Salandris, you had suggested Tegius look for a ride to Iyuth, huh?
Not like we actually own a boat.
So,
And
Tegius.
there may not be one heading out yet. Might be a couple days for one.
They're while you're sitting at the dock admiring the moon rising over the waves. You do see that there are a few ships at port.
Any going to my island?
I don't know. Are you gonna go look around,
I
see
will
what?
ask. Yes.
Yeah. Well,
Unless there's some dolphins with saddles around.
well, as you're going ship to ship, asking crewmen, hey, going to Iyuth? Most of them are saying no, but you do recognize one of the ships at port. Think you know the captain?
Sweet, let's go talk to him.
Is this the guy that was crying in the middle of the river?
No, this is the guy that brought me here initially.
Yeah, the name on the boat is the same. You're certain it's the same boat, but none of the crewmen are the same. You approach one of them and ask about the captain, and captain, he's in town doing some business, trying to get us a load.
Where's the first mate?
First mates with the
You said
captain.
it's a whole new crew. Why would they be together? Anyway.
Well, who's in charge of the ship right now while the captain's gone?
Oh boy.
The captain, he's left us to work. We can't take commission for anything. You'll have to speak with him. It's his boat.
And then we walk into town and start hunting for the captain.
Okay. Well,
I lean over to Reaper, put my hand on his shoulder, and be like, "Let's not blow this boat up yet. We might need it. Just saying."
to date, Reaper has sunk 0 boats.
Not
Just
for
saying.
lack of trying.
Just saying.
Say, I'm gonna go walk onto the boat and then enter the captain's quarters and sit there until he gets here.
Bold. I like it.
Yeah. You barge onto the boat and are promptly surrounded by about 30 deckhands.
He's gonna go wait for the captain. Let him go.
Oh, he can wait
You
right
can
here.
You can have someone go with him if you want.
No, he can
Trust
wait.
me.
He can wait on the
not
deck.
It's not
I'll
worth
wait
it.
here then.
Okay, you can wait here on the deck. Thank you. Yeah, they post a guard at the doors to the cabins and start going about preparing the ship. Tegius, anybody going with Teg to find the captain in town?
I'm gonna stay on the boat just
Okay.
in case.
Okay. Salandris, Elno.
Oh wait, is it the next day yet or no?
Oh, it's still the evening.
Okay, I'm gonna stay. Wait there.
Okay. Salandris, Elnoa, are you staying with Raven and Reaper or heading with Teg?
Slanderful.
I'd head with Ted,
Yeah.
because I'd want to know. Like,
I look at him now. I'm surprised you're not drunk yet.
well, I already took care of that earlier.
Okay, I'm surprised you're not
Oh,
drunk
wait.
still.
That's right. You were Elnoa. You were looking for a tavern, not anywhere near the docks. Well, I mean, you could be near the docks, but yeah,
Oh,
that's right. That's right. So, Tag, Salandris, you guys are cruising around looking for the captain. Elnoa, you do find a very rowdy tavern. As you walk up, several sailors are thrown out by a very large half-orc, landing in the mud on the street.
Ask them if they deserve it.
Certainly so, the half-orc says. turns around, walks back inside.
Alright. I want to go check out what's going on in there.
Okay. You head inside, and it looks like there's kind of a almost a brawl going on. It's as if like there's people throwing each other around, but not quite violently. I mean,
It's a mosh pit,
nobody's
bro.
yeah, nobody's breaking bottles or anything. Nobody's like throwing like closed fists, but there's definitely a lot of slapping and just manhandling and throwing of people back and forth, and it looks pretty fun. Yeah.
Is there a scream metal band playing?
Oh no, there is music, and if you could call it that.
I want to try to talk to
Scream
people,
metal band.
find out what's going on, like here and around town.
Oh. Lots of goods coming in and out. Seems the crown has got a lot of need for food at Port Cronton these days.
Cronton. You
On the
supply
map.
food everyone.
Yeah, on the map, that's
Yes.
yeah, over there.
Uh-huh.
Where
Yeah.
the river ends.
The king seems to be building a fleet.
A fleet, you say?
Aye. Armed
What of
to
the
the
ships here?
teeth. Most here are traders, and you might find a privateer amongst them.
Fishing vessels?
Oh, for sure, for sure. The guild has a strong presence here.
Hey.
But yeah, the orders keep coming in, and loads of food, grains and fish and cattle being taken to Port Cronton.
Did they pay you well?
They pay enough. I wouldn't call it a great living.
Has there been anything upsetting recently, or just things have been kind of calm?
The port, it'd be what it'd be. It's rowdy at times, it's calm at times. Much like the sea. As far as troubles, not that we're aware of, we did catch word that up in Riverhold, the fishing guild and mining guild especially had some damages from an ancient crystal rising out of their port.
Crazy, right?
It is insane. Never heard of anything like it. Except for the colors of it are described as the rift.
Quite strange.
Aye, quite.
And which way to the docks?
Aye, back down the road. You can't miss them. Right on the water.
All right.
Good day to you, ma'am. He turns around and gets back to drinking with his buddies.
All right, and I just wander off.
Okay. Well, Salandris, Tegus, you guys make your way to the warehouses along the port, and Tegus, you do eventually run across the captain of the ship that you had arrived on many weeks before. Tentacle, he says. It's been weeks. How fare thee in this new land? New to you, that is.
Oh, it's pretty awesome. We got to explore a bunch of stuff, like a fortress. It's great.
That sounds incredible. What brings you back to Gravenport?
I need to head home.
Home? I thought you left that place behind forever.
I tried to, but then I got all these noobs with me that need to go there.
Ah, yes. The noobs. Well, what... Is there anything I can do to help?
I could use a boat.
Well, we could possibly, yeah. We made enough on our last run that we could take you, down to Iyuth. I owe you anyway. You did save my crew with your feisty tentacle. I see you, seem to keep tentacles around all the time now. Mentioning your now silent image of tentacles flowing around you.
It's all the rage in some of the big cities.
I can imagine. I imagine you stand out like a strutting peacock.
But yeah.
And, who is this fine lass? He points over to Salandris.
Some slutty wizard I picked up.
Slutty, eh?
Mm-hmm.
The first mate looks over, kinda gives Salandris an eye up and down. Sees the whip, and kinda takes a step back.
Expensive, though.
I see. So, what say you, Miss Wizard?
As he said, we're looking for passage back to his home.
Okay, well, we can have the ship prepared to leave in first light. Do you have a place to stay, or is there one I could recommend?
Well, we just barely got in the town, really, so we haven't really looked.
Recommend away.
Okay, well, when I'm at port, here in Gravenport, I prefer to stay at the, Rusted Anchor. It is a quiet little tavern, up away from the ocean. He points you up the road, from the warehouse district, up towards the hills.
That sounds good.
You can't miss it. Fair prices for the rooms and, great ale. I'm sure you will enjoy it.
What time do you think we could head off for Iyuth?
We can be ready at, first light.
Sounds awesome. We'll see you then, Captain.
Okay, I will go get the crew prepared. They will be furious that we're not taking on a load, but for you. He and the first mate bid you adieu and head back towards the ships at the port.
And I'll head toward the tavern.
This is gonna be interesting.
Okay.
I'll bring my slutty wizard with me.
Okay.
You're
El Noah.
getting- Tegus is just getting stares from Salandris.
Solandris is glaring at the back of Tegis's head, tentacles kind of wiggling and yeah. Elnoa, you're still kind of wandering around. Any
I want to wander by and see the ships.
okay? Well, we'll have you wandering down along the ships then. Okay. Reaper, Ravina. The captain arrives, starts shouting orders to all the crewmen. Prepare the masts. Get everything ready. We set sail in the morning. He looks towards you two. And you two, what have you?
I'm guessing you talk to tentacles.
Why, yes. How do you know Tentacle?
Travel party.
Oh, so you're the noobs. Okay.
Excuse me.
Oh, just something he said. Well, if you
I'll
want...
remember that for later. You might want to talk to that guy, though. I think he might have another agenda. I don't know. I'm just here, just in case.
No, if you already talked to Tag, then I just walk off the boat.
Okay. He
Okay,
looks...
well, where did you suggest they go for the night? Because
well,
obviously, thought to catch up to him.
yeah. He stares at the tiefling leaving his boat deck and says to you, I sent them up to the Rusty Acre. He points you up towards the back of town up the hill. It's a fine tavern. They have rooms for the night. If you want to meet up with them, that's where they'll be.
All right.
And
start walking
as I
towards the
get
tavern.
up to walk away, I'm assuming Reaper's already down the way a little bit now. I
Yeah.
glance back over my shoulder to the captain. I'm like, you might want to check for any explosives. He's been in a shitty mood lately. And I walk away.
Like, he kind of
And
stares
as I
after
walk
you.
away, it's nothing personal. Just saying.
He kind of stares after you like, you heard him. Check for explosives anywhere that red fellow has been. You guys make your way all up to the tavern except Elnoa. You see Reaper storming away from a boat. Kind of Ravina kind of rushing after, catching up to him.
At this point, I just assumed he did some mischief and deserved it.
Okay.
I will do a perception check to see if I see Elnoa.
Okay, go ahead.
14.
Yeah, you noticed her off to the
Okay.
left.
I yell after I catch up this thing quickly, and I say, apparently they're going to the Rusty Anchor or something like that. I'll meet you there later.
Sounds alright.
No, that's a thing to Reaper.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I go catch up with Noah.
Okay. So Reaper, you are now left alone. What would you like to do?
I'll go to the tavern, rent a room.
Okay, when you arrive, Solandris and Tegis are both sitting at the bar, enjoying an ale. The bartender says, yeah, it'll be 5 silver for the night. And here, on the house. Throws an ale down in front of you.
I push it back towards him, pay 5 silver, and go up to my room.
Okay. Well, not thirsty, I think. He picks up the ale and drinks it down in one giant gulp. Ravina, Elnoa,
If it's tell no one, I inform her that it appears that we have a boat. They seem to be getting ready. And apparently the captain knows, in air quote, I put my fingers on air quotes, tentacles.
Ah,
You're welcome.
You're not here! And I go, I ask her what
I'm
she has been up
gone.
to. Getting drunk, I assume?
Oh, hearing the rumors and the news and bustle of the town. It
I
seems
just
like
walk
it seems like a simple village.
anything of interest or no?
They just heard rumors that's been going on around at Riverhold, and
What a boring little town then.
yeah. So this is the ship would be on soon.
Sure appears like it. I do.
What does the ship look like? I
It's
by it.
it's a three-masted galleon. It's a very large craft. It looks to be sturdier than anything you've actually sailed personally. It's much larger even than much larger than the
River Ferry.
no, the bigger than anything on a river, yeah, for sure. But no, the Dancing Maiden, the ship that you were on previously.
Okay.
Oh, I don't
How
know
new
about
does
that
it look?
No. It definitely looks to be in great condition. The captain seems to keep the ship up very well.
Uh-huh. Right.
It'll get you there. Unless, some sort of dragon appeared. But
Seems
yeah,
so.
you don't think that's gonna happen.
Great.
Or, a horde of water boars.
Yeah, water boars.
Or even worse,
Sea boars.
rogue tentacles.
Rogue tentacles.
We all know rogue tentacles are for helping.
Yeah.
No comment. I guess we should probably head to the inn. Get this night over with.
Seems fair.
Okay. Yeah, you guys head up to the tavern, and Tag and Salandris are still at the bar, sipping on some ale. The barkeep comes up to you guys, says, "Hey, rooms are 5 silver a night each, and here, hands you each a mug of ale."
Thanks, bro.
I hand my my
pay the
ale
man.
over to Noah. Have at it. And I look
Double
at the other
fisting.
two guys. Reaper show up yet?
Yes, he's already headed up to his room.
Lovely. I
So,
shall do the same and pay him the 5 silver.
Okay. Yeah, he accepts the silver, and tells you where your room is. Yeah. You guys have anything else you want to do for the night?
I'd assume rest up.
Okay.
But I'd like redo the berries.
Okay. Yep. You recast the berries. Are you gonna knock on doors to hand them to Reaper and Ravina, or save that for
that
the morning?
That can just be done in the morning. So.
Okay. Sweet.
I create food and water for myself. Eat and go to sleep.
Okay. I assume you guys, with the ales, finish the ales and head to bed as well.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. You guys sleep through the night, waking up a lot earlier than you did back in Riverhold. Sun is coming up over the hills to the east. What would you guys like to do?
I guess meet up with everybody and then we probably need to stop by the armor or whatever place it was that had the full plate.
Okay. Yep. You stop by the armorer's shop and get your full plate. He does have all of the gold that you requested to
Sure.
exchange for the gem and the gold plate, or the full plate. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Go. You are now heavily armored.
Technically, I was already wearing heavy armor.
Yeah, but much
Yeah.
heavier
But
now.
now I'm much heavy, yeah.
Yeah. You make your way to the ship that I still haven't named.
That's a weird ship name.
Yep. Yep. The captain greets you all. So 5 for this voyage, eh? Let's be off then. Captain shouts out to his crew members. Weigh anchor! Lift the lines! Main sail! And the ship lurches to a start. Starts moving out into the port. The
How much
ocean.
would the chainmail I have sell for, by the way?
Uh,
Because I would sell at the same time.
yeah, it would be 75% list price.
Sorry.
Not a problem. You guys set out to sea and begin your voyage. You guys have about a week at sea before you reach the yeah. Man, I can't even pronounce it.
Iyuth?
Yeah, the Iyuth Island chain. And the capital, ironically enough, Iyuth. Which is on the main island. Is there anything you guys want to do over the course of that week?
I'd wanted to talk to the captain, kind of greet him, and then
Okay.
ask him if he knows like what shipwright like built the vessel.
Hi, this ship was built actually in Iyuth, by one of the greatest ship makers within the Rift.
Ah, I'm not familiar with them. Have they been in the business long?
They most of their life have been building ships. Most of the ships at port you see are his designs.
Most, you say.
I actually quite shocked you haven't heard of him.
I hail from seas further away. So
Aye,
I'm not familiar.
that makes sense then with your accent. It is a fine ship, though. One of the finest he's built. Cost me a pretty penny.
That I am most certainly sure of.
But its size allows me to carry larger loads than most, and that, of course, means greater profits per trip.
Ideally, yes. So I asked him like, how do you know Tegus?
He booked passage with me, to Kubrad from Iyuth, about a month ago. During that voyage, we were attacked by Sahagin, and somehow he sprung forth these tentacles and these flaring purple balls of energy and set these Sahagin running. Swimming, to be honest.
Sounds like quite the scene.
It was. From then on, I have been calling him Tentacle, because it was outrageous.
Fitting.
How did you come by Mr. Tentacle?
Stumbled into him in my travels, and
That seems to be the way of it.
hey, as things may happen. And do you know much about the Isles of Iyuth?
We've sailed all between them. It's a chain mostly formed from volcanoes. But, there is an island that none go to.
None go to. Why not?
It's believed to be cursed. I've had no reason. There's no port. No business to be had. But, yeah, the islanders, they paddle these strange small craft between the islands, but none of them will go to that island.
Is it dangerous to larger vessels?
Not from what I could see. There didn't seem to be any reefs or anything unusual approaching it. There is a beach on the southwestern side of it, but I just have had no reason to go there.
Well, if there's no trade to be had there, why would you?
Exactly. There's small villages on every other island in the chain, and some larger cities on the larger islands. They are a very religious people, so do be aware of that.
Very religious, you say.
Yes, they are devout followers of both the rising sun and the endless tides, or boundless tides. You know these to be two of the main religions, even where you're from.
Okay.
Dangrog is the high priest of the boundless tides at Riverhold as well.
Okay. Do the people of Iyuth mostly keep to themselves?
They're joyous and welcoming. They have long held close ties with many people amongst Kubradans. Uh,
Do they travel as much as trade?
Amongst their islands, of course, yes, but most do not come to Kubrad. Political envoys now and then do travel to the capital, Kubradan, but by and large, they stay to their islands. With the exception of this strange one, Tegus, he seems to have the wanderlust.
He might be an odd one even for Iyuthians.
For sure, for sure.
Well, I thank the captain for the conversation.
No problem. It's been nice talking to people other than these crew. I had to take on a new one recently. did not like getting attacked by Sahagin from my last crew. The first mate is the only one that stayed on.
I'm sure not, but I hope to have a crew of my own one day.
Aye, that is a noble dream to have. Seems you have a great start here with those among you.
See.
Anybody else have anything they want to do while we're on this journey?
Yes. Slash is gonna go speak with Tegus.
Okay.
So you were only in Kubrad for a few weeks?
About a month.
Sorry to cut your journey short, but why was it you left? According to him, you were to never return back to Iyuth.
Don't you worry about that. That's none of your problems.
So I take it at least it wasn't you were pushed out.
Of course not. Everybody loves me.
Okay. Hoping we don't run into trouble due to people's past.
Nah.
But the magic you wield, definitely strange. Not one I've ever seen. Where did you learn it?
What did I learn? What?
Your magics.
Oh, well, that's easy. From my nightmares.
From your nightmare.
Yeah, that's the normal way you get magic, right?
No. Most arcane users have to either take far amounts of study or are gifted it from powerful beings throughout their bloodline.
Oh, maybe the lame ones.
Well, at least you use it not so brandishly as Reaper.
I could, though, if you want.
Oh, please do not. But hopefully this trip back here to Iyuth will be a short one so we can get you back to Kubrad.
You say most wizards learn from schools and stuff. Did your wizard school ever teach you how to saddle a dolphin?
Saddle a dolphin?
Yeah, like a horse, but, in the water.
No.
Ugh, what a lame wizard school.
Speaking of Reaper, I need to go see him. This is gonna be a tiredness procedure.
Have fun with that.
Okay. So, Reaper Salandris approaches you.
What's up?
So, why is it you are so antagonistic with everyone?
I'm not
Oh
antagonistic.
shit!
I asked the question, and the wizard didn't like the question, which just proved my question even more. Why are we being sent out to this random quest, not being paid anything by anybody, yet we have to go put our life on the line while he sits in his tower and does nothing? The supposed wizard that's all powerful, but can't help save the world? A little suspicious.
Well, there are many people on the island, or within the land of Kubrad at least, within this rift. I did tell you of the power hidden within that fortress we were in. Wouldn't you like to gather forth all that power? Because there's several more possibly.
Yeah, what if I die tomorrow though? Then getting the fortress was for nothing.
Die tomorrow from what?
I don't know. Whatever we're doing, wherever we're going. We can die right now.
Suppose that's true. But nonetheless, the wizard seems to like you somewhat, and he handed me this ring to give to you. It stores spells, and I've taken the liberty of filling it with a few defensive magics. I'll hand you the ring of spell storing, and it's got 3 castings of shield and 2 castings of magic missile.
No, thank you. The wizard gave it to you. Keep it.
It wasn't for me. It was for me to give to you.
Why me though?
I have no idea. Like I said, supposedly you like you a little.
Because you wanted money.
He said, if you need reward, here's a bit, but where you're going to explore is going to be much more rewarding. Essentially. It's not an exact quote, but, you know, the gist of it.
Okay, then I guess I put the ring in my bag.
I believe in order to use it, you do have to attune it. And that'll take like a short rest, I believe.
An hour, yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, you got that as long as you want to put it on and attune it. It's already done, essentially. So
And as Slender starts to leave, and I wouldn't reject that pseudo dragon. Whatever powers keep it here could be a powerful ally for you.
I asked him for help, and he said nah. So obviously not a very powerful ally, so I don't need him.
I think that's all of Slender's business.
alright. Salandris leaves Reaper alone with his thoughts again. Does anybody else have any business?
No, patiently waiting.
Okay. Well, I think we're gonna
For what? Don't know. But waiting.
think we're gonna take another short break. We'll be back here in a few minutes, and yeah, all that good stuff. Several nights have passed while you guys have traveled at sea. The ocean waves calming. For most of you. About the middle of the 3rd day, sun very high in the sky, almost at its apex. Suddenly the crewman starts shouting, There's an attack! There's an attack!
Your mom is here. Your mom is here.
Yeah, pretty much. And, Sahagin. Start jumping up. I'm on the right thing. It just looks faded or something. Yeah, Sahagin start jumping up and over the edge of the, boat. So everybody is gonna need to roll initiative.
Delete,
Oh.
delete.
Dang, I think that's the best initiative roll I've ever had.
Nice. You guys find yourselves surrounded by Sahagin, all sides of the ship. They have swum up and crawled up on the outside of the hull and started jumping over the rails. Okay, looks to be about 8 of them.
It's still not showing up on our
Yeah.
roll 20.
Go back.
Oh,
Yeah, you gotta drag us over.
yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Where'd the 30 crewmen go?
They are fending off the rest of the Sahagin that are also on the other decks of the ship.
Now everybody needs to heal up too, by the way.
Yeah, if your roll 20 shows you with any damage, you'll want to fix that.
What are Sahagin?
They are
Sloppy sea creatures.
predatory Piscean race. They're fishmen. They venture the ocean's black depths. Yeah, they're humanoid.
Okay. They carry weapons and stuff, I'm assuming.
Yes, they do. They have bites, claws, and spears.
Spear's a two-handed weapon?
Spears are 2 hands. Or
One
1 hand.
handed.
Yeah.
Okay, so they don't get 3 attacks, they get 2.
Yeah, they
And
get
then a
2
bite.
attacks. They get a bite attack and then either a claw or a spear.
Okay.
Okay, let me get my initiative rolls done. Oh. F and H are not in here. What the hell?
I see H down at the bottom.
Yeah, I just added H, that's why. Where Where's F? There's F. Add turn.
You're missing
And-
C. Oh, he's just not labeled.
Oh, I gotta fix it so you can see the label for C, I guess. Go. Descending order, so Tegus.
Woo! I get to go first. I never get to go first. Let's blast this effing Sahagin here. Let's see. What am I doing? Eldritch Blast. Boom. Why are you being stupid? Oh. What?
An 8 does not hit.
So, at level 5, I would get 2 blasts. Do I just roll 1 to hit for that, or do I roll 2 to hit?
You roll another. You roll a second to hit for your second blast.
Alright.
16 hits.
Much better. Alright. With crappy damage.
The force of the blast almost pushes the Sahagin back over the rail. It grasps onto the rail with its claws and holds steady, however.
And then, let's see.
Bonus action
go.
movement.
Yeah, let's go ahead and summon a tentacle around here. Is he on here anywhere? Where's my tentacle? You'll have to throw it on there.
Right there.
There we go. And let's give him a slap.
Okay.
Ugh, a crappy slap.
Yeah, the tentacle slaps down hard right next to the Sahagin.
Alrighty, well, I guess that's my turn then.
Okay. Sahagin D go next. Let's see, 30 feet. Running right at Ravina, Sahagin D will lunge forward with a bite attack. That's a natural 20.
Figures.
For 7 damage, critical. Then it'll stab forth with its spear. 6 probably doesn't hit.
No.
Okay. That'll end D's turn. Sahagin C. Where did I put C? Up here. C is also going to rush forth. Not gaining any advantage or anything, I don't think. Okay, well, as Sahagin C approaches you, Ravina, it smells the blood in the air from your wound, putting it forth into a blood frenzy, giving it advantage on all of its attack rolls. It lunges forth with a bite. 17.
Nope.
Does not hit. Dropping its spear, it reaches out with its claws. With a 21.
Damn it.
That hits. For 3 more damage. Sahagin B comes forward, also smelling the blood in the air. 22 hits.
Yep.
Okay. It bites down hard on your hand for 2 hit points of damage. Tries to reach in with its spear. Got an 18 and what's the other 18? Yep. No hit.
Nope.
Should have got 2 sets of plate mail.
Sahagin A rushes forward to attack Tegius. In common, it hisses, I remember you.
I am gorgeous.
It attempts to bite. 21 damage? Or 21 to hit?
Yep.
Okay. Deals 5 damage with its bite, clamping down on your arm.
Okay.
Swings its claws wildly at you, now in a blood frenzy. 13.
Nope.
Okay. Claws narrowly miss your face as it swings at you. That'll end its turn. Reaper, you are up.
I attack this one.
Alright.
$27 hit.
27 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
13 damage.
Okay. The first blast sears into it. White blue energy just boiling its skin. Rotting fish stench fills the air. It's 12 there. Then,
This turn.
nope, you've got a second one. Second Eldritch Blast. Level 5, you get to throw 2 per round. So if you want to throw another one, you can.
What? Where does it say that at?
This is
It's in the Eldritch Blast description.
It says count 2 next to it on your
Oh shit, it does.
thingy.
So yeah, go ahead and throw another one, yeah.
Second
10.
one was a 10.
Ah, yeah, that one does go wide. Arcs off over the railing and fades off into the distance. And, anything else for you then?
That's it.
Okay. Solandris, you are up.
So we'll go into the Blade Song for bonus action.
Okay.
There.
Okay.
And with the whip, we'll cast Green Flame Blade, striking both F and A. Primary will be on F.
Okay. God, that range is kind of cool.
Let's see. So if I can get my weapon actually. What? Tackle. Oh, that one. Ouch.
Your whip kind of tangles around the tentacle a little bit. You don't quite make it over to A either. Did you have anything else you wanted to do?
One second action. That is all for Sarin.
Okay. For Solandris, not Saran.
Yep.
Okay, up next, we've got a Ravina.
Yes, Spirit Guardians.
Okay. That's a 10-foot radius?
15.
15.
And I designate everybody in my party not to be affected.
Okay, are you centering it on yourself?
Correct.
Okay, well... The only ones within range are the enemies. That's a save throw for them, right?
Correct.
Dexterity?
Wisdom.
Wisdom, okay. The first one rolls a 12.
Nope.
Second run rolls less than that, and the third one rolls nat 20.
So obviously it saved, so it's 3d8 damage. And this thing lasts up to 10 minutes, so...
Yeah, it's there for a while. Go ahead and roll the damage on it, and then say it's saved for half, right?
Correct.
Okay, so go ahead and roll the damage, and I'll apply it.
13.
Okay, so you get 7. The other 2 get 13. Okay, that was your action.
Bonus action, I use one of my dailies. And one of
Okay.
my daily War Priest abilities. And I'll attack... this one.
Okay.
17.
17 hits.
Ten damage.
Okay. How's this happen?
I go straight from right next to the neck, through the collar, out through by its hip.
Okay. Cleaving this Sahagin. In a downward arc, you swing your sword. It cleaves forth, cutting the collarbone as if it were soft butter, down through the rib cage and literally out just above the hip, missing the hip bone entirely. The Sahagin falls in both directions at once. It is no longer with us. Blam! Okay, is that your turn then? Did you want to make any moves, Raven?
Nope. Nope, that's it. I was just seeing if I had any reactions, but I do not.
Okay, Elnoa, you are up.
Right. So I'm gonna go up here. And I'll use Hunter's Mark as my bonus action.
Okay.
And attacks Sahagin G.
Okay. Sahagin G gets Hunter's marked. And go ahead and roll your attack.
.24.
24 certainly hits. Go ahead and roll damage, both for your longbow and your Hunter's mark.
I'm gonna re-roll that
The one? Okay.
because it's piercing damage. So.
That's much better. So 9.
Where are we at? 9 with additional 1.
Okay. So that makes 10 damage. The arrow slams into its chest, then protrudes a bit out of its back. It snarls in pain, kind of gargling at the same time. That your turn, Elnoa?
Yes.
Okay. Sahagin F. Seeing Salandris now nearly face to face, steps forward and swings with its claws. Six does not hit. Then lunges forth with a bite. 22.
Yeah, a shield. So,
Okay.
nope.
Its teeth bounce off the magical energy springing forth as you react to its attack. Sahagin H is up. It rushes forward, also getting a line on Salandris, now with advantage due to flanking. It leads with a bite. 22. Shield keeps it at bay. Then claws. Again a 22. Let's see, Sahagin G. It's right up here to Elnoa. Enraged by the arrow protruding from its chest, it lunges forward with its spear to start with. That's a natural 20. Yeah, 7 damage. The blood now in the air around you. It gains advantage on its second strike, which is a bite attack. 13. Does that hit you, Salandris? Or not Salandris. Elnoa.
Oh,
My bad.
13. No, so it wasn't 13 damage.
No.
It was just 13 to hit.
7 damage from the spear, and the bite was a 13 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. So shoved its spear into your leg, and then followed the spear, trying to bite at your arm, and stumbled just at the last moment and missed. Sahagin E also rushes forward, smelling the blood in the air around you, Elnoa. It tries to bite with advantage. That's an 18 to hit.
It hits.
Okay. Deals 2 damage with its bite.
Okay.
And with its claws, also with advantage. 18, which will hit. Swipes across your arm for another 2 points of damage, leaving some deep gouges.
Are the claw attacks two separate or the same one?
It's 1 claw attack, 1 bite attack. It gets a total of 2 attacks per round.
Okay.
It can either, the second attack can either be claws or spear, depending on how it decides. And that'll end the Sahagin E's turn. And Tegus, you are up.
Let's start with A, and let's do a blast to his face.
Okay.
Hopefully. was about a 14. I don't know what they have as armor.
The 14 will hit.
Sweet. There's that.
Hey, dealing 12 damage to A.
Is he still alive?
He is very much not alive. How's that happen?
It's just a close range blast, so it'll just look like a bunch of tentacles in his face.
The purple energy arcs forth from your hand directly into its face, wrapping it around like tentacles and just crushing its head.
Excellent. And then let's go for a second blast on H.
Okay.
And that one hits
Yes.
for 6.
6 damage. Respectable.
And then we'll take Mr. Tentacle here and hit F.
Okay.
Is my tentacle. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Hits and get a nice 10 slap for him.
Slapping down upon its head. Screams
I'm
in
on a-
agony, and you hear cracks and noises that shouldn't be heard.
Excellent, excellent. And then I moved a little bit, and I'll be done.
Okay.
Where were you? Were you here? Or were you here? This one's
If
still
you are
alive.
here, yeah, then Sahagan G does take an attack of opportunity at you with its spear.
Sounds good.
14 hit?
I'm right at 14. Does that hit or not hit? I don't know.
It hits.
No.
If it's equal, it hits.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess it does. Okay, 5 damage.
Okie doke.
Okay. Sahagan D.
Saving throw.
Yep. Starting a turn in here. Makes its saving throw. It fails its saving throw. Go ahead and roll damage.
Wow!
Oh.
3 damage! Wow!
Your spirit guardians.
Critical fail!
What form do your spirit guardians take?
I am neutral, so they're...
Suggest.
I'm assuming it's tentacles.
No. They are fey.
So little tiny fairies and pixies and brownies, and they're all kind of swarming and
They're bigger than I am.
oh,
These
they're-
are some magical spiritual bitch.
They're
Fae.
bigger than you are, but they're also small because they're a cloud of spiritual guardians.
Oh, fair enough. Yes,
So
they're a pixie dust cloud. All you see is pixie dust.
yep, little tiny pokes and prods stab at the Sahagan as it starts its turn. It will bite angrily at you with advantage. 22 hit.
Yes.
Okay, that's 4 points of damage.
I gotta make a saving throw. That is my concentration saving throw. Is that just con or what?
Yeah, just a
Yeah.
con save.
11.
You make it.
Okay. And I just have to beat what, 10?
10 or the damage, whichever's higher.
Oh.
It's 10 or half the damage.
Half the
whichever's
damage. Okay. And then it will swing at you with its claw. 15.
It did, you said it did 2 or 4?
Oh, 4 damage.
Okay.
And 15 does not hit, right?
Not even close.
Yep, that's what I figured. Okay, Sahagin C will make its saving throw. 15. What's your spell save DC?
That it's 15. It's just
So
makes it.
It saves it. Go ahead and roll
yeah.
damage for half.
It will take 9 damage.
9 damage. Oh man, I didn't type in the damage it took from it before. It was 13, that's right.
So 21 damage in total. No,
Oh,
22 damage in
22
total.
damage in total. Okay, well, your pixies get their first taste of blood with the Sahagin D. When Sahagin C's turn comes, they turn on him and literally ravage him. Now a pile of meat and bone.
Nope. It's all that's left is his bones and gear, whatever gear he has.
Yeah.
He is still standing there. The skeleton is. Everything else devoured.
It's gonna take longer than 6 seconds to completely devour it. But yeah, it's definitely well on its way.
Okay. Has anybody watched Doctor Who?
Many
The
times.
Library of the Dead.
Yeah, that.
Yep.
The shadows. Think that. That's the
Yeah.
image I want everybody to have.
That, but a little slower.
Oh. Come on.
A is dead as well. So Reaper, you are up.
I'll attack E right here.
Okay.
'27 hit.
27
Nice shot.
hits
8 damage.
for 8 damage to E. Your Eldritch Blast just arcs forth and leaves a scalding mark covering almost half of its chest.
Doing it again.
Yep.
24
hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
13 damage.
Okay. Puts it at 21. Oh, man. The second blast pretty much scorches the entire rest of its chest. It is literally hunched over, breathing heavy, almost like on its last legs. He's not doing very well.
Alright, that's turn.
Okay. Solandris, you have F and H around you.
Yeah, we'll do an upcasting of Magic Missile.
Okay,
Third
what-
level.
Third level. Ooh.
So that is a grand total of 5 missiles.
Okay.
And we're just gonna start rotating, starting with E and rotating down towards me as they slowly die off.
Starting with E.
Yep.
Okay.
Third level, cast Magic Missile. Damage.
Yeah.
First missile will do 2.
The first missile hits the Sahagin E and just knocks it over. It stops moving. It's done.
Alright. Second missile for 2 again.
Okay, so G takes 2. He's still standing, still pretty. Like he's damaged, but he's not really damaged yet.
Yeah. Another missile for him then. 3 that
3?
time.
Okay. Oh, he's starting to breathe pretty heavy.
Fourth missile. Another 3.
Okay, it's he's blast after blast hits him, and he's just taking him. He's still standing.
That's bonus. Final missile of 5.
Five. This last missile hits him right in the side of the head, and you hear a sharp crack as his head whips around, and he falls over limp. There are now 3 Sahagin left on the decks with you. Did you have a bonus action, Salandras?
Let's see. No bonus actions at the moment. Do I want to rotate at all? Nope, I'll hold my position there.
Okay.
Oh,
Ravina, you are up.
Attack the one right in front of me.
Okay. Sahagin D.
I can't rotate, so it's up to the zoom.
Right there. 26 will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
7.
7 hit points of damage. Your sword does cleave in, taking a chunk of meat off of its arm, but it's still standing.
I'll use another one of my War Priest dailies
Okay.
to attack again.
Okay, go ahead and make it.
Natural 1.
Yeah, your sword kind of clatters to the ground as you hit the tip of its spear unexpectedly, and your hand just was a little loose at the time. You can spend a free action to pick it back up.
Yep, pick it back up.
Okay.
And I'll take the attack of opportunity. Move down here.
Okay.
The spell comes with me because it is centered on me and stays with me.
Okay.
Which now means these other 2, because they are now in the first time in there, have to
Yep.
make saving throws.
Yep. And let me roll the attack of opportunity first, with advantage, because you have been injured.
He has already, yeah, I was gonna say, he's already had advantage, so.
Yeah. 20 hit?
It's right on.
Okay. So that'll do 5 damage.
Gonna make the saving throw.
Yep. Saving throw number 1 is a fail. Saving throw number 2 is a 14.
Fail.
So fail. Okay, go ahead and roll damage for those 2.
$19 damage.
Okay, well, both of these 2 begin a very rapid decomposition process as the cloud of fey creatures swarm over them. Okay.
As they fall down dead, I turn around to look back at the other one. I'm gonna move that for a second.
Elnoa, you are up.
Not. Just moving so I can turn.
Yep, no problem. There's 1 left.
right. So I'll attack Sahagin D. Like last round, I forgot to get more than 1 attack.
Ah, that's right. Go ahead and shoot your arrow.
So, first one.
By the way, I say stay in the cloud.
Okay, 23 hits.
Oh, I moved my hunter's mark for bonus action.
Cool. Not a problem. 12 damage. Your arrow lines up perfectly with your hunter's mark, and as it strikes, the hunter's mark flares, and it splits the Sahagin almost down to the center of its chest, and it falls over. ending this combat. We are going to take a short break, though. The battle is complete. The Sahagin are being cleared from the deck by the crew. The remains of them. What little
Speaking of the
some
crew,
of them remain.
Speaking of the crew, by the way, I look around and be like, where the fuck were you guys?
Dealing with the
help.
other 20 that were on the other decks. What do you want from us?
They're waiting for you to heal them.
Yep, they're all lined up. Injuries and all. What's that? Oh.
Did they have any items?
They don't, other than their spears and the rags that they wear, they don't really have anything on them. Unfortunately, Sahagin travel light.
Well, someone's got to swap the deck, right?
Now, there are some seaboard leather loincloths.
Nah.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, Reaper can have them if you want.
I think
Go
Tag
back
would
under
probably
deck.
wear him as a mask.
Tag's got a permanent aura of tentacles flailing around him. Does he really need seaboard leather?
Does it mean he's not going to put him on his face and sniff?
That's a delicacy in some places, okay?
And a privilege.
Yeah. Very true, very true. Some seafaring cultures, they really revere the seaboard. Well, the captain thanks you all for your assistance dealing with the lion's share of the issue. The rest of the crewmen did, in fact, you see as they throw bodies over the edge, hauling them up from other decks. There were quite a few Sahagin in this attack, close to 30 all told. And, yeah. They seem to be targeting this ship. Doesn't seem to be any reason why. None left alive to ask. So
It's a ship.
it's a ship.
No witnesses.
No witnesses.
You heard him saying start taking out the crewmen. I'm kidding. Maybe.
Maybe.
Wink.
You guys settle in.
I forgot he was below deck.
Yeah, continuing the journey. And
Rest up.
yeah, you guys do over the course of the night get a full rest.
I'll use,
Cast all the
long
spells
rest.
to heal everybody up.
Okay.
I'll top up my good berries before the rest happens.
Sounds good.
I also do a create food and water. So everybody, how much? Let me see how much that makes, by the way.
Makes a lot.
Yeah,
45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water.
yeah, you could.
Yeah, the entire crew is freaking full.
You could cast it twice and have like the grandest feast this crew's ever seen.
Well, I can only use it once, but
Yeah, I'm just
once a
saying.
lot.
I'm just saying. Like if you were to cast it twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So nobody's hungry.
Nobody is
Start
hungry.
charging people to eat.
Charging people to eat your
Oh,
free food.
Once we get the fortress up and running, you can start your own little restaurant. in there.
Yeah.
It expends my energy to make that food.
Yes, it does.
You realize that everywhere, like a restaurant, would charge for their time? Just saying.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I
the...
gotta put this ice cream away before I eat it all.
Yep, not a problem, not a problem. Reaper. After having gone below, you settle in for your rest, and a few hours into your sleep, a familiar now dream comes to you. A campfire sits before you. The glowing blue energy above, forming into the woman.
Back.
This again?
Huh?
Not you.
He says, "My son, why do you do this? Why do you spurn your friendship? Why do you spurn your companions?"
What do you mean?
They are here to help. She, waves her hand and the pseudo-dragon appears next to her.
Holding the ring.
I was attacked by a wizard and the pseudo dragon refused to help. So what's the point of having a pseudo dragon?
This...
Consistently.
He is smart enough to know when he is outmatched. What help would he be if he allowed himself to be sent away?
Okay, what help would be to me if I died?
Were you at risk? Did you die?
I was at risk, yes. Did I die? No.
What were you at risk of?
I was incapacitated and paralyzed. I
It
need help.
seems this wizard was trying to help. He wanted to gift you a wondrous item.
No, he was being an asshole, and I wanted to leave, and he wouldn't let me leave.
Was not his attitude mirroring your own?
No, I was trying to leave.
But he had said he wanted to speak with you.
That's cool. He's not my master. Can I wake up? I start snapping my fingers and slapping myself in the face.
Yeah, no effect. Your mother is holding you here.
Alright, then I just lay down on the ground.
Well, she, says, "As I said before, you have everything you need, everything you search for. Just need to realize it. Need to wake up."
Sweet, I love more puzzles. Do you have any more?
It wouldn't be an achievement if you couldn't work your way through it on your own. And with that, the scene fades. And you wake in the morning. Everybody wakes well rested. You guys are about halfway through your journey to the Iyuth Islands. Anybody have anything they want to do?
Not much you can do in the boat.
People around, you can talk to them.
Let's go off to a corner and pray.
I'll go and talk to the captain and tell him that he throws an excellent Sahagin party every time I'm on the boat.
It does seem almost a coincidence, doesn't it? Now, they are very frequent through here, and we did let a few live last time. None did this time.
I also asked him while I was gone from my homeland if anything interesting has happened over there.
There is word of a priest that seems to be becoming more popular of late. He is a priest of the Boundless Tide, but he is new to the ranks and seems to be getting quite a following in one of the northern islands.
This priest got a name?
I don't have it, but I'm sure if you asked about the priesthood, you would be able to find it.
Sounds good, man. And I just have a drink with him until he's has other work to do.
Okay, yeah, you guys chill for the evening and have drinks, swapping stories of your adventures of the previous month. Does anybody else have anything?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. The journey continues another 3.5 days. You all are amazed at the sights as you start seeing the island chain passing the northern islands, all of which the captain is keeping to the west of the ship. The islands are beautiful and covered with greenery, and the center of each seems to stand a volcano. Some of them smoldering, some of them dormant. Near the end of the third day, or the fourth day, to the east, another island is seen. And to the west, quite possibly the largest island in the chain, with mountains sticking up into the clouds. The ship starts turning towards this large island, making your way
Downtown walking fast.
You pass into a large area, a large cove. The captain makes a comment. This harbor was made by the empty caldera of a volcano. The sea rushed in, filling this basin. The west end of this harbor is just a wall of mountains reaching up to the sky. The boat shifts to the south once you are inside the harbor area, making its way to the capital city of Iyuth. You guys arrive at port. The architecture is vastly different from anything you've seen in Kubrad. Everything in this town seems to be made of bamboo. All the buildings, roofs, wood and bamboo structures. Not a stone in sight.
Oh crap.
They are all elevated on posts with steps leading up to them. It seems this area gets flooded periodically. There are tiny boats strapped to most of the sides of most of the buildings. I think we're gonna actually leave it there. Unless you guys have anything you specifically want to do here in town.
As we depart, I'll hand to the captain
Okay.
a set, a pouch of gold for his troubles. Considering he didn't actually make any profit on this run.
He pushes it back. The fact that we live, that is all the reward I need.
Okay.
See what happens when you have cool friends? You should get some cool friends, like me.
Like you.
Hmm.
Right. Okay.
Anybody else?
Any magic shops or anything in the town? Probably not.
I think the
Um,
captain for this safe passage, like landing's always a relief. So, alright.
You're very welcome. Thank you for ensuring the safety of this passage. You and your friends. The captain's Ravina, the captain says, I do not believe there are any shops that deal in magical wares here in this town, but you may be able to find something amongst the shops. It
Right.
will be slim odds looking for anything specific, though. But
Alrighty.
with that, I think you guys prepare yourselves to explore Iyuth. Next week, we will dig deeper into this island chain. I hope you enjoyed our adventures through the world of Minaria today. The journey continues live on Twitch every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. New sessions are uploaded here on YouTube, Tuesdays at 12 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all the things. And Twitch and Twitter links are also in the description.